Okay, guys, let's get on to Hell's Paradise. We have Hell's Paradise 11 here, episode titled Weak and Strong. So, during this episode, we saw characters like Chobi and Gabi Mara begin to understand Tao a little bit, which I thought was really cool, but that was to the antagonist's detriment, as we saw. There were also some new weaknesses and plot points uncovered. But yeah, there's a lot going on in this episode. It was really, really exciting to me. I think the best episode of Hell's Paradise so far. Um, just like as a general thing, did you guys enjoy the episode?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I
Fuck
did. I
yeah.
really enjoyed this episode. It was great
Yeah.
compared to that last one. Holy, this is a banger.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And like we started off with Chobi fighting that Hochi. They're like the little admin minions for our Tenzin people. And we saw Chobi started to regen his body. Because I thought he got bodied. He got hit in the throat and was bleeding out. And then the Hochi was like, "What the fuck, bro?" But yeah,
This
it turned out
man, bro.
he like spent a little bit too much time in the
pit.
Ton pit and picked up some attributes, man. And then he started using like Tao, and you could see Tao. It was really cool, man. I always like when there's like a secondary like power system in an anime.
Yeah, I think he's becoming one of my favorite characters. I think Chobi. Uh, I'm really hoping that I know we're getting close to the end, but I'm really hoping that Chobi like sticks around for the second season. So, but
Yeah. I think looking at where it's going, and we have what 2 episodes left.
Yeah, I think two.
yeah.
I think it's 13. Yeah.
I think we're gonna basically get the big old team up at the end of episode 13, and then it's gonna leave us with a massive cliffhanger for this big brawl coming up, which just kind of sucks, but it has me really excited for season 2. That's just my guess. But yeah, Chobe coming in and like the fact that he somehow absorbed some of the Tenzin powers from being in the Ton pit. Nuts. Dude's just getting tattoos left and right now. Like there was a scene where both his arms were broken and he just shakes them and they go back to how they should be.
Bro's OP now.
And it's like, seriously, what the fuck? What would you learn how to do that, brother?
Yeah, and what I like, his fighting is really cool. Like he talks his shit. Like, but what really stands out with me about him is like his love for his brother. You know, going back to the flashback. No, this wasn't even in the flashback. He was talking to the Hochi, and he was like, everything changes. I'm not worried about my body, and what's going on. Everything's in flux, which is true. Even in the real world, everything changes all the time. And it's like there's only one thing that doesn't need to change. And we get to see during the flashback, he's talking about his brother. He put his eye out so they wouldn't cut up his brother when they were with those bandits. So it's cool to see how much he goes out of his way to protect him. So he's a really 3-dimensional character. But yeah, the fight scene itself was dope. I really like his personality too.
And we got a little scene there too. I think Toma, his brother, kind of getting worried there at the end because I guess he thinks that the Tan is changing him, kinda. So that's gonna be interesting to watch because what if it actually does change his mind, to something making him a different person? So that would be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw like I think his Toma was saying that like the scars on his neck were turning into like tree-like looking tattoos and they were growing. So yeah, he's worried, but Chobi don't care. He said, I'm
Yeah.
a G. I'm really like this. I really like this. And it's also cool because he's super smart. Like you wouldn't know it just by like watching him talk to people and how he goes about his business. But he was the first person to notice that like the Hochi and the Tenzin must have like a weakness in their lower body or at least in their abdomen because they grow from bottom to top. He ends up attacking the Hochi and was correct and like just kicks him straight in the navel and it makes him kind of bleed out there. So I'm liking all things about Chobi right now. He is up there for my favorite character. I don't know who I'd put him in front of who I would put in front of him right now other than like Gabi. But yeah, Chobi's the boy.
Definitely, man. Yeah, the fact that he learned how to actually channel Tao into his like punches in 10 minutes was freaking nuts.
Yeah, dude he's a genius. He's a genius.
One thing I don't like though is that one of our MCs, Sagiri, we just forgot about her, bro.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
haven't seen her in like what 4
we,
episodes,
we just forgot about her.
We
3
saw her
episodes at the least.
right at the end, right? Wasn't she with Hoko?
Yeah,
When they
maybe,
walked
but
to the
like
door
she's
and Hoko
literally
just
done
hit this.
nothing though.
They
Yeah,
did
we're,
Hoko dirty, by the way.
Yeah.
oh yeah, they did. Just man, homie lost his head real quick.
He's like, oh man, I felt so bad for homeboy.
But I have liked how they focus on all the characters that are still alive, not just like the main cast and like bring them in later. Because I mean, the team up of Gabby and the Dragon Blade is badass. So
Oh, 100%. 2 like A+ fighters, just trying to keep everybody alive.
what do you guys think of the Dragon Blade? I'm trying to think of his name.
Tamiya.
Tommy, yeah, what'd you think of his hook?
Oh, Captain Hook over there.
Oh, Captain Hook, dude.
Fucci did a bang up job, getting something in place. I don't know where he got all those materials, but it is what it is.
I don't know where he found a hook.
Yeah, he's just like, I healed your hand, and Gabby Mario's just like, oh, is that what you call it, bro? You
That was
playing
some
with
good
him over
shit.
here?
Yeah. He's like,
That's
it's
funny.
even better than before. He's like, yeah, okay, bro.
You've got it. Okay, Captain Hook.
Yeah. I also thought May, like I guess Tamiyama trying to learn Tao from May was actually hilarious. He's just like
Yeah.
slashing people up, and he's like, "Did I do it?" She's like, "Nah,
He's
dog.
like-
You really
like,
fucking up right now, actually."
Strong.
Weak, strong, weak. I was like, you gotta learn how to talk, man. Like, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Nobody is.
Bro, she couldn't talk like 2 minutes ago. She's really putting it together right now.
Yeah, so after Chobe took down his Hochi, we moved on to Gabby and Dragon taking on 2 Hochi, which the fact that there were 2 of them blew my mind. Like, Butterfly Dude came out of nowhere.
Butterfly Dude was cool. That was my favorite one. He
That was a
actually
cool
really
design. I
Yeah.
really did like the centipede guy, though, because like when I looked at his face, I'm like, is he a crustacean? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, like that made my skin crawl, bro. All the centipedes. I'm not a huge centipede guy. I don't think anybody is,
No,
but
it's
like
too
that
many.
that was creepy.
I cut it at like 8 legs is enough. Like spiders don't bug me, but like 100 to 1,000 legs throw me the fuck off.
But yeah, no, that was a really cool fight, and um, I was not surprised at all about how quickly Gabby like learned what like Tao was and how to use it, because we figured he had some experience with it, even though he doesn't call it Tao. That's just like a local name is what they're calling it on the island. But even like May was surprised by how quickly he picked it up, and he's like immediately able to like sense Tao, use it in a way, and like is able to like to diagnose both of Doshi's weaknesses. I thought that was really cool. But most of the entertainment for this episode came from Tamiya for me. I just liked how he was just hacking and slashing.
Hey man, that's what he does.
It's all he knows how to do, and he's great at it.
You don't get the nickname Blade Dragon without hacking and slashing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really enjoyed having May teach them Tao, but I did not enjoy the 2 Hochi talking about what May should be.
Woo.
That part had me fucked up. So they went into this whole monologue about how to fully power up your Tao. The Tencent basically just throw giant orgies
Mm-hmm.
and recirculate the yin and yang, so it's male and female Tao energy back and forth between them.
They be getting it all.
And May is basically a failed Tencent because she only has the yin energy. Ying is lady. So she's basically a failed Tencent. So what the leader of the Tencent said for her role to stay in the center of the island would be to basically just bang all of the Hochis to help them develop their Tao. And I was like, bro, this is fucked up.
Yeah, like that was actually weird as fuck. They were like, "We need your leadership." They made it sound like super like good at first, because they were like, "We need your leadership. We need you." Blah 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 blah. But as they get to asking more questions and like going into how like Tao works in the 5 different parts, they're like, "Yeah, no, we really just need to bang." We need to
So
lock you
I
up and bang you."
think
Yeah.
I think the rest of the people, the hermits or whatever.
Mhm.
Do you think the rest of them are males and she's the only female?
No,
No.
so it's said that they have yin and yang energy inside of them, so that's how they change sex all the time. So they're
Okay. Then why
basically
do they need her though? If they can just change to another.
Tencent
So
ain't gonna sleep with a Hochi. They're classy bitches.
yeah, so the Hochi actually needed him. Needed May,
Oh,
not the other
okay,
Tencent.
okay.
She was banned because she only had yin energy. And she's not able to transform back and forth between male and female because of that. So that's why she was banned. Hey, and before we get on, I would like to let y'all know I'm heating up. I called this one again, and y'all know I'm petty, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. But yeah, called it. Gotcha. But yeah, no, it's a really cool point. But yeah, once they established like why they needed May, I was like, yeah, they got to kill these motherfuckers right now.
Well, we
100%.
see that too, though. Our boy Gabby being the good man that he truly is, you
Big
know.
strong.
Yeah, he just appears in front of her all of a sudden when she starts crying, and I'm like, my man, my man.
Yeah, he was pretty much just like, hell no. Like, I'm not doing this. And they were like, why are you protecting us? Because y'all some fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Um, but then he like starts thinking about like he doesn't feel like this is like him. He's like being different than his normal self, which I think is good. I think he's recognizing his personal growth. Um, but yeah, it was a really cool scene, and then they kind of just got into it after that, and he like wiped the floor with them pretty quickly.
It's just crazy that now we're learning, this is big information that we learn that the Bochu Jutsu, you need to actually have sex to activate it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wonder if Gabby Maru is gonna have to, be unfaithful. If that's gonna be a
No,
situation
no, 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 no. That ain't gonna come up.
in
I
order to defeat, have a chance. Like that. That's a good plot point for the future. And I think we're gonna get to see it. That he's gonna have to, make that decision. I just wonder who he's gonna have to make the decision with. You know what I mean? Is it gonna
I
be
don't
right.
think that's
Security?
coming.
I
I
I
don't think that's
I
coming. Security doesn't know how to use Tao. Come on.
I
Well,
think that they're gonna find an alternate way to exchange energy. I think that's might be like the most likely thing to happen because I mean, obviously he got for plot at least he got paired up with Sagiri for a reason. She's a
but then
woman. They've
there's
been making a big
also
deal about her being a woman, but now she has like the opposite energy as the yin energy, while Gabby Murrow has the yang.
and it could be Yuzu, bro. You know,
Could
I
because
don't
also
she
be
wanna.
needs it
Yuzu.
anyway. So.
I don't want to think about this.
Well, I don't
Gabby
know.
Maru is the fucking greatest husband in the world in
He
my
really
eyes.
is,
Don't do
though.
him that. Don't do that to him.
It's. I think it's gonna happen, bro.
You
Either
think so?
the yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna
Interesting.
now whether he makes that decision or not, whether he goes forward on that. I mean, if that's stopping him, if not being that strong and getting that strong by doing that is stopping him from getting home to his wife, then he's gonna do that shit.
Well, wouldn't that like undermine the whole plot though?
But he's not dead. You know.
I mean, but like it takes a lot away from like
I'm
his
just
main
saying
reason for being on the
that'd
island
be a
trying to
hell of a
survive in the
plot.
first place.
I think
You
I
on
think
some
we're gonna
demon
get
time
it.
right now.
Bro, yeah. No, I don't think I just looked up Bochu Jutsu, what it translates to, and it's art of the bedchambers.
Oh shit. Can we just cuddle, dog? Can we hold hands? No, they're gonna
Yeah.
figure something out.
I mean, they were saying Gabby is already on like Tencent level with like his ability to use Tao after 10 minutes. So I don't know if we need it.
Well, it
Yeah, we'll
was
see.
so they were saying that there were 5 parts to Tao, but the Bochu Jutsu was the most important for certain abilities. So he might be good at like the other 4 or a few of the other ones, but to like get your big boy pants on, you got to have that Bochu Jutsu. Or
Yeah, I
just
don't
take your pants
know.
off.
I guess we'll see. If I'm right, if I end up being right, I'm gonna be like Bass. I'm gonna come in there swinging. Like I
Hey, and I
told
give you your
y'all.
props. I give you your flowers, but we'll see what's going on with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's where it's going, and somehow or another. But
Okay.
We'll see, I guess.
I'm
We'll
gonna write this down and we shall see.
Yeah. If it happens, I'm gonna go, that son of a bitch.
Yeah. Tyler called it, bro. But usually I'm wrong. Like, let's just state the obvious. Usually I'm wrong, but here we are. I might be right one time, you know.
So Tyler, when does Minato show up on the island?
Well, next season, bro. It's the opening.
You should get a call before he shows up. Yeah, he'll know. But you guys want to get into Insomniacs? Is that it? Is that everything I want to talk about?
I think
I don't even have track of where we are on the show. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay. We were at the end anyway.
Yeah,
Let's go to
just talk about-
Insomniacs.
yeah.
I'm so shook right now.
I'm sorry.